Hey, Kipsters. I'm really excited to read you this week's book. It's called All My Stripes, a story for children with autism. Autism is just something that we call when friends' brains work a little bit different than ours. And we might know somebody that maybe has autism or feels the same way as our friend in this book here. His name is Zane. And is he a kid? Kind of. He's actually a zebra. And so today we're going to learn a little bit about Zane and about how he deals with all his stripes. Okay. And then I'm going to show you, I made my own stripes over here. And I'm going to challenge you to make your stripes and send them to me. Okay. All My Stripes, a story for children with autism by Shayna Rudolph and Danielle Royer, illustrated by Jennifer Zivon. Zane ran home as fast as he could. "Nobody gets me, Mama." Mama hugged Zane. He began to tell her about his bad day. This morning in art class, the teacher started hoof painting project. I didn't want to get paint on my hooves, so the teacher gave me a paintbrush. All the other zebras noticed and were making fun of me because they didn't understand why I didn't want to use my hooves. Mama said, "I bet that made you feel different than the rest of the group." Zane replied, "I did, but my paint just felt too weird to touch." During math class, the fire alarm blared loudly. While the children in my class were getting in line quietly, I hid under my desk. The desk and I was screaming and covered my ears. The class left without me, and I was scared until the firefighters found me. When the class came back from lunch, everyone was putting their lunch boxes in their cubbies. Some classmates were talking about a video game I play all the time, but I didn't know how to start talking to them. I started talking about all the things I knew about the game, but since I was staring at the floor, nobody knew that I was talking to them. When the other kids walked away, I started talking louder. I really wanted them to hear me, but everyone was getting ready for science class. We sat down for science and were learning about the planets. Our teacher gave us each a planet to draw, but I wanted to create my own. When it came time to present, I felt different from the rest of the class. Again. My teacher loved my planet and said, "Whatever floats your boat." I spent the rest of the afternoon looking for a boat in the classroom. Zane was crying. "How come all anyone sees is my autism stripe?" Mama carried Zane over to the mirror. "When I look at you, I see many different stripes. If one of them were missing, you wouldn't be the same." "I see your pilot stripe. When we get lost in the city, you always remember the way home." "Your caring stripe makes you act kindly towards others. When your classmates think it's funny to bully the other kids, you always come to the rescue." "Your honesty stripe lets me always trust your word. When other parents have to worry that their kids aren't telling the truth, I know that you always are." Mama pointed out the rest of Zane's amazing stripes. The more stripes she explained, the better Zane began to feel about himself. By the time she was finished, Zane loved himself again. Zane ran outside, feeling the warmth of the sun. Finally, he felt proud of all of his stripes. He said, "There's more to me than just my autism stripe. That's just part of me. The other parts make the whole me. I love each stripe because without them, I wouldn't be me." The end. What a great book, right? Okay, so while I was reading this book, and I thought, oh, man, Zane is so cool, and he has so many different stripes, and his stripes talk about who he really is, right? So I wanted to draw my stripes, what I think my stripes would look like. Am I actually a zebra? No, I'm just dressed up like a zebra. I know, it's confusing. But I made my own stripes, and I'm going to explain them to you. It's kind of hard to see, I guess, this one, because it's yellow. But this one is my fun stripe. This one is the one where there's a bunch of smile faces on it. Maybe you can see if I put it real close. And it's just happy. Part of me is really, really happy most of the time. And you probably know that. And so that's one of my favorite stripes. This stripe here is my people stripe. My people stripe is because I love to be around people. I always want to have people around. That's why it's really hard to stay home alone right now, but I'm doing it because that's what you're supposed to do. People stripe because I really like being around people and meeting new people and traveling all over the world to meet people, okay? The one next to it is my book stripe because I love books. I love, love, love to read books. And so I have lots of different books. See how they're kind of moving into each other? That kind of happens, right? Because we're not just one thing at one time. We're all the things all the time. My next stripe is my party stripe. Woo! I love parties. I love to go to parties. I love birthday parties. I love game parties, any kind of party. I love to celebrate things because it just makes life more fun. And then my music stripe. I cannot play a musical instrument at all. And I don't sing very well at all, but I love karaoke, I love Go Noodle, and I love to listen to music all the time. Okay, so this was really easy. I just took a white piece of paper and drew on it with some markers. So I'd really love to see your stripes. So if you are able to, I want you to draw me a picture of your kind of stripes and what they mean to you. And then ask somebody at home if they can text a picture to Miss Koleno so I can see all of the stripes, and maybe I can put together a whole picture of all of our class and all of our stripes, okay? Awesome, have a great day. Love you guys.